We are going to solve a story problem. The first thing you need to do when you have a story problem is you need to read and understand the problem that you are solving. I'm going to show you how to unpack the problem and solve it. First, let's read it. There are 6 red fish in the ocean. Along came 5 blue fish. How many fish are there all together? Now we're going to unpack the problem. We're going to unpack the problem by reading it line for line and thinking about what the sentence says and making a picture in our mind. Let's read the first sentence. There are 6 red fish in the ocean. So in my mind, I can see an ocean and I see 6 red fish swimming in the ocean. The next sentence says, along came 5 blue fish. In my mind, I can see 5 blue fish swimming alongside the 6 red fish in the ocean. The last sentence, I notice that it's a question. I see a question mark at the end of the sentence. So that means I'm going to have to answer it. Let's read the question. How many fish are there all together? The words how many tell me that I'm going to have to count to get an amount. The words all together tell me that I'm going to have to count all of them to find the answer. Now let's go ahead and act it out. There are 6 red fish in the ocean. So in the ocean, I'm going to put 6 red fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm putting them in a straight line because it makes it easier for me to count. The next sentence says, along came 5 blue fish. So what do I need to do? That's right, I need to add 5 blue fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Since I added 5 blue fish, that tells me that my number is going to go up. I started with 6 and then I added 5 more. So my number is going to go up. The question says, how many fish are there all together? So now I'm going to join the sets together so I can find the answer. I'm going to join the 6 red fish with the 5 blue fish. And I have my circle to show that I'm joining the sets together. Now to find the answer, I have to count. I have to count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So altogether, I have 11 fish. Now let's write the number sentence that represents our story problem. In the first sentence, it said there are 6 red fish in the ocean. So the first number in my number sentence is going to be the number 6. And then the next sentence says, along came 5 blue fish. Now I remember that I added 5 blue fish. And when I'm adding, I'm doing addition. The sign that shows that I'm doing addition is the plus sign. So I'm going to write the plus sign. Now, how many did I add? Remember what the sentence said? Along came 5 blue fish. I added 5 blue fish. So I'm going to write the number 5. Then I'm going to write my equal sign. And on the other side of the equal sign, I have to write the number that is equal to 6 plus 5. So when I joined the sets together and added 6 plus 5, do you remember how many I had? Well, let's count them again. I already know there's 6 redfish, so I'm going to start from the number 6 and count on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to write the number 11. 6 plus 5 equals 11. Now let's go back and see if I answered the question. The question was, how many fish are there all together? Did I find out how many fish there are all together? I did. The answer is 11. There are 11 fish all together. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back.